Hey guys, it's me Alexis, and today I'm here with my 24 and 25 week bump date. The apps that I use to get all my information from is Baby Bump and Baby Center and the Bump. It says I have 99 days to go until I meet my little one. I'm actually 26 weeks tomorrow, so that's why I'm filming this now, since it's at the end of the week and I've been able to get all of my symptoms and stuff. Baby Center app says that my baby is about the size of a rutabaga. I'm not sure what that is exactly. But the Bump app says that my baby is as big as a cauliflower. And last week at 24 weeks, my baby was about the size of an ear of corn, according to the Baby Center app. And the Bump says my baby should be about 13.5 inches or 1.46 pounds. And Baby Center says that my baby should be about 13.5 inches and 1.5 pounds. And I actually went to the doctor's when I was 24 weeks and 3 or 4 days, give or take, and the baby was 1 pound and 10 ounces. The previous week's baby looked like a baby, but he was still pretty skinny, and now he's going to start adding more fat onto him, since in the 3rd trimester they really only get fatter and gain weight where it's a healthy weight for them to be born. And I'm nearing my 3rd trimester very soon, which is insane. And so now baby is starting to chunk up a bit. Baby is also growing more hair, and so if I was able to see baby in person, I'd be able to see his hair and see what color it was. Baby also now knows which way is up and down, so it's aware of the position that it's in. Baby can now suck his thumb in utero, which he's been doing. I actually have a 3D ultrasound of him sucking his thumb, so I have a little thumb sucker. Okay, so something that's been happening, I'm not sure for how long, but definitely since 24 and 25 weeks, is calf cramps. And it always happens in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep. I'll wake up and I'll usually when I'm on my back and I kind of stretch out, my calves start to cramp. And it never happened to me before pregnancy. I only ever got cramps in my toes, which is a really weird spot, but I never got cramps in general, especially in my calves, and it hurt so bad. I actually thought I was dying the first time, and Gio was asleep and I was hitting his back and he was not waking up. And usually he's a light sleeper, so I just stayed there and died by myself. And then they continue to happen, not every night, but it's to the point now that when they happen, I just kind of lay there and suffer through it, because as soon as it's gone, it doesn't hurt anymore. But in the moment, it does hurt pretty badly. And so I bought bananas to try to help fight that. I haven't actually eaten any yet. I did buy some to try to keep the cramps away. My stomach has been hurting a lot now, when I'm sleeping. My stomach's starting to feel heavy. I feel I always say it's starting to feel heavy, but every time you think it can't get any heavier, it gets heavier. When I'm laying in bed, if I'm on my back, I feel my stomach is really heavy and pushing on him, and it hurts. And then if I'm on my side, I feel my stomach's sloping to that side, and that hurts. So I put blankets and stuff underneath my stomach. I've been considering buying a pregnancy pillow, but haven't really decided on one, or even if I want to. And I've just been working with the pillows that I have. I have one between my legs, under my head. I'm hugging one. I use a blanket too to help. And so I just feel no matter which position, it's just tugging. My stomach is just way down. Mostly when I'm laying down. If I'm standing up, there's not too much pain usually. My skin has been pretty itchy. Sometimes on my stomach, but especially on my chest area, it's so itchy all the time. So I've been putting cocoa butter on. I've read that cocoa butter doesn't actually help with stretch marks or anything, and I don't have stretch marks yet. Hopefully I won't get them on my stomach, but I don't have stretch marks on my stomach yet, but I do on my chest area. So I've just been putting cocoa butter just to soothe the itching, so I won't have to itch, and as long as I'm not itching, I'm okay. My boobs are still leaking, and they're going to continue to leak. I don't even mention it in some bump dates because it's just something that's continuing to happen. Like leaky boobs, it's just going to continue to happen. I'm having to wear breast pads 24/7 now, because as soon as I don't, they start to leak, which is really obnoxious. And I'll be sitting around, and if I'm not wearing them, like if I like go to get dressed and I'm not wearing anything, I literally started feeling something drip on my toes, and I thought I was like peeing myself, and I just didn't know it. But no, it was my boobs literally leaking. They drip, they leak so much. And so it's kind of obnoxious because it's gross and it's sticky. And it's not that it's gross, it's just sticky, which makes it feel gross. And it's everywhere. And it's really just annoying mostly. I've been so thirsty all of the time. I have this big mason jar that has 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cups labeled on it, and I usually fill it up to 3 cups, and I'll give myself 1 in the morning, and then lunchtime, and then in the evening. I try to drink at least 7 cups a day, but I usually just go for 9, because if I drink 2 of those, it's 6 cups, and if I just drink another, it's 9 cups. I try to drink the water, and I do like water, but it isn't something that I can like drink as easily as other things, and so I like really have to like pay attention that I'm like sipping on it and drinking it. But the past couple days I've been able to like down 3 cups like it's nothing, and I don't even realize till it's done. And I was like, I didn't even realize I was that thirsty. I've been waking up in the middle of the night really thirsty with dry lips and kind of cotton mouth, although I drank like 9 cups of water that day, and it happens even if I don't drink a lot of water or if I do. And so I am so thirsty all of the time, and it's not the type of thirst where I can drink anything. Like last night I woke up and Gio's mug was right there, and I went to go drink out of it, and it was just tea, and I drank it because I was thirsty, but it wasn't the same as water. But I was way too tired to go get water. Baby moves like a ton now, and his movements actually haven't been very much the past couple days. But what I mean is when he moves, it's not like little kicks anymore. It's like he's like rolling in there. I'll feel him like over here and then over here, like several places all at once, and it's like I don't know what the heck he's doing in there, because it's like super fast. Like he's like kicking me like super fast or something. And you can see his movements through my clothing even more now. So I feel like his movements are less, and I don't see them as much on the outside anymore, but when I do, it's like way more noticeable, and you don't really have to like look for it anymore. My hips have been hurting a lot. They used to only hurt mostly in the bed, like if I was laying on one side for too long throughout the night, but now even if I'm sitting in the car driving, my hips hurt. And it's not like up on my hips, it's like lower down. And sleeping in general and everything with just laying down, like laying down makes everything better, but at the same time it's been getting more and more painful and hard to sleep. I also bought a belly band this week, 25 weeks, and I wish I would have got one sooner. It's actually super comfy. Like it's not like super supportive, but it has just a little bit where you can tell the difference. And I mostly got it because I really wanted to wear these pair of jeans that I had, and it fits on my thighs and stuff, but because of my hips and my belly, it doesn't button anymore or zip hardly. So with this, I can just pull it all the way down, and especially if you're wearing a looser shirt, then this just looks like a tank top under your shirt or something, and it helps to make it less noticeable so everyone's not getting a panty shot, and also offers a little bit of extra support. And I wish I would have got one sooner. You just wear it under your clothing like this, and on the bottom it has like this like grippy, so it won't like slide up and down on your clothes. And I'm gonna wear it today under this tank top because it's kind of short. Also, I mentioned this in my last video, but on 25 weeks and 1 day, Gio proposed to me. So now I can remember when I was 25 weeks pregnant, March 11th, he proposed. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you guys a belly shot. Okay, so it's kind of a different angle, so you're not getting like a straight on shot, but here is the belly with the shirt on from the side. Here's my belly from the front. Here's my belly from the side. And then here's my belly from the side again. And I'm super pale, so you can see all of my veins everywhere. You can see the veins in my hands. Here it is in the front. There's my line in my belly button piercing and my belly button. Here it is from over here. All my veins. You can see my veins in my hands, and they've seemed like they've been bulging more and like all up here, my chest. You can just, super pale, and I feel like my veins are like really noticeable now. Okay, so I'm not sure how like right I am. I don't know how consistent I'm being or how correct I'm doing this, but I think I am right about 37 inches around. Also, Gio told me to give him a shout out because of this. I'm not really sure what he does at work. I know that sounds kind of bad, but he tries to tell me, but it's like really hard words. But basically he like cuts metal, I think. And he said to shout him out, and he put it right there because I told him this is where I make my videos most of the time or sometimes. So shout out to Babe and his saw looking thing that he thumbtacked to the wall. I hope you guys enjoyed this bump date. My bump date seemed to be like the most liked video on my channel just based on views and stuff. So if you liked it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I love it when you guys comment because I really do love to respond. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss none of my videos. And also, I do have an Instagram for this channel. It's called Raising Baby Diaz, just like my channel name, and that will be down below as well. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye guys!